Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, so today it's going to be a Divine Masculine check-in, and I'm just going to start with a connection spread. So thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest, most beneficial information for my viewers and the twin collective that joins me here. What can we see for the Divine Feminines and Divine Masculines at this time in the connection? What is the general theme of the connection? How are each showing up, and where are things going? Ooh. Okay, so we're getting two very energetic cards. For the Divine Feminines, it's the Eight of Wands. For the Masculines, it's the Queen of Cups. These are both highly intuitive, psychic cards, and in the middle we have humility, empowerment, strength. So both have overcome devil energies based on intuitive knowing, sight unseen. So this is not proof in the physical. This is all this metaphysical, more than physical, bigger than physical energy. It's the whole shebang. Going into the future, we have the Emperor. So this is the King of all kings, but this is logic, stability, the Father, reason, the masculine. So that's coming to the forefront. So let's have a look first off and see what were the devil energies that have been overcome by each. So one card for the feminines. Sensitivity. What do we get for the masculines? One card for the masculines. What have the masculines been overcoming? What devil energy? Sensuality, awareness, and joy. Didn't sensuality and awareness come out the other day too? I think we got that for the feminines. Okay, so the masculines, joy. Joy activates our feeling of happiness and well-being and supports a high vibrational frequency in our being. So masculines have come up out of lower vibrational assessment of the connection. So many things are coming to mind, like when they think that the feminine has put a spell on them, when they feel like they're being pressured or going to lose their freedom, or when things get heavy at different stages, when the electromagnetic weirdness happens and they feel the resistance and they make that a bad thing. So divine masculines, yeah, you are overcoming that lower vibrational stuff and being more joyful. And awareness supports our capacity to focus our attention on all aspects of a multidimensional world so that we can create the reality we truly choose. Yeah, so no more limitations, no more binding. This is coming up and out of the idea that things have power over us. Thought forms, traditions, beliefs, other people's opinions. Only we can walk in our shoes. And sensuality reminds us that as spirits in human bodies, we are sensual beings experiencing joy, there it is again, and pleasure from the physical world through our senses. So yeah, divine masculines are allowed to go through to their joy in these connections, even if they're unconventional connections. This is coming up out of the idea that they have to be a martyr, self-sacrificing, that they have to do things a certain way, that they can't access this connection. So yeah, divine masculines, you have given yourself permission to choose the world you want to see rather than the one you were handed. Oh my. And divine feminines, as far as the strength card goes, we are getting the frequency of sensitivity helps us to open to the world of subtlety and detail while anchoring in a structural foundation, thus supporting us to become more fully multidimensional. This is giving the inner stability, the inner support, inner union, your own masculine, analytical, grounded, practical aspect feminines. You are bringing yourself into that alignment, overcoming the devil energies that say that somehow you're not worthy or somehow that your masculine has to complete you. in a codependent way. This is you giving yourself permission to be more stable emotionally, and to come up and out of the wallowing, the illusion that things aren't, that you're not capable in your own right, divine feminines. Okay, so what can we see for how would the masculines speak to the feminines regarding this Queen of Cups energy? Hold on tight. So they're not letting go of this connection, and it feels unfair. This was face down, and I really feel like the masculines, divine masculines, you're feeling what about these connections doesn't seem to be fair. Take it how it resonates for each situation. They're holding on tight regardless. So they might not be taking these unfair things at face value anymore. That's the devil awareness, or the awareness that's bringing up and out of devil energy. So whatever it is that has been at odds or felt unfair, divine masculines are holding on to the connection anyways, and using unconditional love, and seeing psychically, not spiritually bypassing, but genuinely looking for the light in what their heart is telling them, regardless of what the deal breaker, obstacle, circumstance, situation is that says it's not appropriate or beneficial or acceptable to go towards these connections. So yeah, divine masculines are using their intuition to work around any of the obstacles. What can we see for the divine feminines with this intuitive energy? The Eight of Wands. I feel stuck. So I'm just getting that the divine feminines have been feeling the masculines being stuck in these analytical issues, the obstacle versus the love, or the pleasure or the joy, as we saw in those cards, the devil energies that limited the masculines' permission for self to experience the pleasure and joy here. Feminines have been feeling that coming from the masculines energetically. So yeah, you have been picking up on your masculine, but it does look like it's going to be moving. I'm going to ask for an energetic support now to see what is happening in the connection going forward to help move this energy. Well, we have union. Seal of clairsentience, clarity, knowledge, channeling, and unification. So channeling is interesting because that's a way of being that we bring divine perspective in. We don't emulate what is in the known world. We don't use that as gospel. We go straight to source. We go to the infinite, to higher love, and we channel that through, and that brings in the solutions in the union, the unity energy. So both are using intuitive guidance, energetic navigation to solve the logistics of the 3D or the deal breakers. It feels like an energetic tandem effort right now. We are seeing some logical solutions, spiritual common sense, energetic common sense, truth, frequency, attuning to the frequency that we both want to see is what I just heard. So what are the masculines going to understand with this Emperor energy embodied, or the focus, the logical common sense? What are the masculines going to be moving into the energy of? I feel so much that I do not say, and communication on the move. That's the Chariot. So things are moving forward, but this card can be regarding moves, changes of job, change of living situation, moving away from karmic situations, anything that energetically sets the ball going, rolling for these connections in the shared space. The divine masculines, they haven't been saying much. It has been building, and it is going towards communication. Possibly when something is more warranted coming up. So they are waiting. They do know that they want to communicate. They want to handle the practical aspects of this connection. They want to talk about those real world circumstances and logistics and a plan. I just heard they want to talk to you discreetly, Divine Feminine. They want it to be under control. Behind closed doors, I just heard. What can we see for the feminines? Oh yeah, so we get the Sun card, the yes, it is in the reverse for this Emperor energy. So the feminines want to say yes, Divine Masculines, but they also want to hear what you have to say. They're not just going to say yes anymore or throw themselves at this connection. They want to hear you out. They want it to be warranted. They want it to be a logical thing and not just an emotional response. In this Emperor energy, they want to be the master of their own energy. They want to continue fulfilling that masculine stability within for themselves, but they are very much open to what you might have to say that they can feel you want to talk about. They can feel that you've been stuck and that things are on the move. Okay, let's get into what we can for how the masculines are thinking of these connections, thinking about Divine Feminine, feeling on the heart space, feeling about their Divine Feminine. What are they wishing to manifest in their own lives at this time? What are the Divine Masculines wishing to manifest in these connections? What are the Divine Masculines doing in their own lives, doing towards these connections? What is the biggest challenge regarding these connections? What is the solution for that challenge? And where is the energy going in the near future? Okay, conscious mind for their connection. Woo, yeah, they want to communicate with Divine Feminine. They have some things to say. This can also be about living situation. Take it how it resonates for your circumstance. It could be talking about being at a distance and closing the gap. It could be about moving in together. It could be about wifey energy. It could be about any of those things. Curiosity, wanting an update, planning. Take it how it resonates. Okay, so for some, they are walking away from karmic situations, walking towards what they want more and more. This, for some, can be that this stage of the journey, they want to tell you that they're about to walk away from something that has not been emotionally supportive. That can be in your connection. So for some, they are going to be telling you that they can no longer stay in this without becoming the person that they need to be more fully at this time. That they can't spread their energy too thin and they need to go. So I'm going to get a clarifier for that group. What would they say further about that for the ones that are going to be? Yeah, they're going with the flow. They need to come into their own empowerment. And they can't offer you their best if they haven't reached their potential. This is the Queen of Wands. So they've seen you glow up and they need to match that by applying themselves, taking their lives to the next level. For those who this is walking away from other situations to come closer towards you, to free their life up for your connection, what would those masculines say? Abundant life. Yeah, they just want abundance. They want it all. They see that you are in alignment with this extraordinary kind of next level abundance, and they're ready to start seeing what that is. They're wishing to access that in their lives more, and they see that you are someone that has aligned with that, and they want to be more present. What a beautiful message. Okay, what are the Divine Masculines thinking of the feminines at this time? Empress in the reverse, so that's the abundance again with this new beginning. So they want to make a fresh start financially. For many, they are beginning their abundant, purpose-filled life path, translating old employment, old income into new directions, into new careers, into new ways of making money. They're beginning. This is the Ace of Pentacles. It is a prosperous new beginning, but they're not yet at this full abundance. So they are initiating something on a new level, and this is how they feel with you as well. This is you, Empress, but they are just beginning. So they want to start small. They want to connect. This update, communication, I keep feeling. Queen of Cups, yeah, they're using their intuition to know how much to talk about, if it's going to be premature or not. They want to be able to be successful here, but they don't want to shoot themselves in the foot, I just heard, by saying that they're going to do things, that it's, oh, cool message. So they are feeling this prophetic kind of knowing that they're about to crack the code on their abundance. And they don't know how that's exactly going to look, but they do know that they're on the right track. So they want to tell you something, but they don't want to misguide. But they're so energetically sure that it feels like a lie to them to profess that they know what's going to happen next, but they do, because they're on it. So some may let some things slip, aka they might channel it. If they are in communication with you, they might profess something that's about to happen in their life that they have no 3D proof on, but it will happen. So divine masculines, you sense something coming that's in alignment with your abundance. Yeah, beautiful stuff. This is alignment in the energetic realms. So yeah, special message for divine masculines watching. What can we know about the way that the masculines are beginning to energetically navigate that feels like they are telling fibs? Tranquility, patience, and disillusion. So masculines, have patience, because you're going to see that all the things that you are up-leveling from are falling away and peace is coming in. Have patience, because the things that are on the horizon here that you're sensing that might be, you might hear yourself speaking into existence, you will see that in time. You will see the changes in time. Have patience. Just you watch and wait, I just heard. What can we see for the masculine's heart space for the feminines? Here's that hold on tight card, but they're opening their heart to this commitment. King of Pentacles. So this is the entrepreneur. This is also the husband card. We already had divine counterparts here in the physical, King and Queen. In the physical of Pentacles, we've got all this Pentacles. So divine masculines are very much taking their lives to the next level in the name of true, authentic commitment. They feel it on their heart space. You are a guide. Yes, this higher love is grounding. Lovers in the inverse, they've made the choice to align with this, to align with their abundance, to align with you. Divine feminine, they are opening their heart to this in the physical. Whoa, we have so many physical cards here. King and Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. What do they feel in the heart space for their divine feminine? Oh, 8 of Swords and 3 of Swords. So it's kind of tender for the masculines right now. They're feeling the distance. They're feeling the things that have hurt so badly, the timing issues, the logistics, the third energies at play. But they are seeing the big picture, and this is the redemption, the redeeming of the heartache, is they are seeing what it's all been for, why it's occurred. They're seeing the lower vibrational devil energies. They are choosing their joy. They are no longer going to be in this heartache. So for many, they are really missing you. They're feeling this is unfair, it's unjust, and they are seeing the big picture to free themselves. They don't want this hot and cold ghosting, blocking, spazzy energy anymore. They want it to be continuous, stable. They want to enjoy you on the next level physically as well, I just heard. So that, yeah, they don't want to undermine this connection anymore. They don't want to undermine themselves. I'm hearing shoot themselves in the foot again. What are they wishing to manifest in their own lives? We have the Star twice here, but one is the Five of Pentacles and one is the Destined Path. So that's the separation. The Five of Pentacles is being left out in the cold, but look at the big star in both of these. So they know that you are on their star path of destiny and that separation is an illusion. Even though we've got this lone wolf and hermit energy, they are still connected. You go hand in hand with the destined path, divine feminine. So masculines, yeah, they want to anchor their destined path into the 3D. So here's the 5D and the 3D. They are really working on timing. That's the 4D between the 3 and 5D here. So they're in between worlds by figuring out or witnessing how the timing is working. They want to ground their destined path, these connections. They want to have more time for you, divine feminine. They know it goes hand in hand, but they also know they need to do certain things in the 3D to bring that in. What can we see for the masculines' manifestation wish for these connections? Twin flames, King of Swords. They know. I heard beyond a shadow of a doubt that you are their choice. They want to step out of their comfort zone. Whatever they've been keeping safe, playing small, they want to leave that. They know that they won't rest easy for all of their days if they don't give it a shot. Yeah, they don't want to be in this mourning and grieving. So we've seen the Three of Swords, the Five of Cups. These are really, it doesn't have to be that way kind of cards. And so they know if they stay in this holding back, withholding energy, that they are only shooting themselves in the foot. They don't want to do that anymore. They want to get over, they want to grieve all of the misconceptions and go towards these connections. What are the masculines' actions at this time for their own lives? Here's that walking away from things that no longer serve. Towards reunion. This is inner child healing. There is a child on this card, and it's like revisiting what they have wanted lifelong. What kind of adventure and free-spirited energy, and what kind of spacious, fearless, boundless kind of life that they had once thought they would have. This is bringing them back. It's a very deep nostalgia for heaven on earth, a life they've never accessed so far. Their return to innocence. They're bringing this back into their own hands. Three of Cups, there's the card of joy, but it's also friend zone and third party. In the reverse, anchoring the joy within, eliminating third parties, wanting love, wanting the Two of Cups, wanting that beautiful connection one-on-one. So that's what they want in their lives. They want to make space for this. They want to have a redo. They want to get back to their core, their essence, and align with the things that are a match for that authenticity in them. What are they wishing for this connection? To open their heart. Four of Pentacles. This is the safe cracking open and seeing through the confusion. Seven of Cups is all the options, the overwhelm. This is trusting the unity, trusting the sunshine, the awareness, trusting the unconditional one cup of love in this connection. So they're mustering this clarity. For what union? Four of Wands, 1111. They want this foundation with you. They want to recognize and acknowledge the foundation that the two of you have. They don't know why, but when you're together or when your energies blend, it just feels right on that home is where the heart is kind of level. So they do want to create more stability in this connection. They know they need to open their heart to do that. They know they need to forego all of the other options and come towards this. I'm looking at this Four of Wands, and it looks like people cheering somebody coming in from out of town. It's like a homecoming kind of vibe in that. So they know they could come back in And it's giving the feeling of coming back in with having missed home. Like, I'm gonna sleep in my own bed again. Gonna get a really good sleep. That kind of feeling, like deep comfort. Heck yeah, masculines. What is the biggest challenge at this time? Oh, laying this, or being aware of the foundation. Here's the cheeky divine masculine king of wands. This is the sexual monogamous king for me. Laying this foundation is the challenge right now. Self-love, knowing that it hasn't necessarily been green light go without interruption. It's kind of, it's like if the light turns green and then there's a malfunction and there's a red light. Everybody, that's the kind of vibe I'm getting here. And if masculines are trying to have this self-love despite any of the winding path to this acknowledgement of the passion, the chemistry, the validity of these connections, the masculines are trying to make peace with the fact it's taken so long to get here. That it wasn't easy, that it's tested everyone's patience, that they didn't have the answers, they didn't have it all figured out, they weren't able to have it run as smoothly as they wanted. Your side of the energy didn't run as smoothly as they wanted. That's the challenge. What's the solution? Keeping an open mind, intending, manifesting, allowing, being magical, looking at the magical aspects of it, doing the inner work to see it all as a blessing in disguise. There is nothing wasted. It wasn't for naught. What can we see for the direction of the connections in the near future? Here's some more of the surrender. It's like waves of surrender, waves of recognition. Not quite time for the full leap of faith, but this preparation right now is the reality check. We do want this. It is happening. This is the love of a lifetime. This is the person that makes me feel like home. The deal breakers aren't a factor. I love myself enough to feel worthy of this connection. My person does want me. The love is real. All of those things waving through, waving through, waving through. Say yes if you want that. Oh my gosh. Here's the strength card to finish the reading. So it's come full circle. This is the inner acknowledgement that it's just right. It hits. It just hits. Oof. Take a deep breath, everyone, and really allow the love to hit. I'm going to say bye on that note.